If you are struggling with money right now, feeling stuck and wondering why nothing is changing, then this video is for you. Because the truth is simple. Your current financial situation is not random. It is the result of patterns. Daily habits, repeated over and over again, slowly shaping your life. Most people think becoming rich is complicated. They believe it requires talent, luck, or a special opportunity. But in reality, the biggest difference between people who stay poor and people who build wealth comes down to habits. Today, you will discover 7 habits that are quietly keeping you poor and how you can break them for good. Pay attention, because even fixing one of these can completely change your future. Habit 1. Living without a plan. One of the biggest reasons people stay broke is because they have no clear direction. They wake up, go through the day, spend money, and repeat the same routine without thinking about where they are going. When you do not have a plan, money disappears. You spend without intention, save randomly, and hope things improve. But hope is not a strategy. Imagine trying to reach a destination without knowing where you are going. You would walk in circles. That is exactly what happens financially when you do not set goals. People who succeed financially are not guessing. They know exactly how much they want to earn, how much they want to save, and what they are working toward. To break this habit, start by getting clear about your current situation. Write down your income. Write down your expenses. Be honest with yourself. Then set a goal. It does not need to be huge at the beginning. It can be something simple like earning your first extra $100 online or saving a certain amount each month. Once you have a target, your actions begin to change. You become more focused. You start making decisions that align with your goal. A plan gives your money direction. Without it, you drift. With it, you move forward. Habit 2. Spending to impress others. This habit is extremely common, especially among young people. The desire to look successful often leads to poor financial decisions. People buy expensive clothes, new phones, and unnecessary items not because they need them, but because they want to impress others. The problem is that this creates a cycle. You spend money to look rich, but in reality you are becoming poorer. True wealth is not about appearance. It is about control. Control over your money, your time, and your future. Most people you are trying to impress are not even paying attention. They are busy with their own lives. And even if they notice, it does not improve your life in any meaningful way. To break this habit, you need to shift your mindset. Before buying anything, pause and ask yourself a simple question. Do I really need this, or am I trying to impress someone? If the answer is about impressing others, do not buy it. Instead, use that money for something that adds value to your life. Invest in learning a skill. Buy tools that help you grow. Save it for future opportunities. Short-term image can destroy long-term success. Focus on building real wealth, not showing it. Habit 3. Avoiding learning about money. Many people stay poor because they never take the time to understand how money works. School teaches many subjects, but financial education is often missing. As a result, people start earning without knowing how to manage, grow, or protect their money. They do not understand budgeting. They do not know how investing works. They rely only on income and ignore wealth building. This creates a dangerous situation. Even if they earn more, they still struggle because they do not know what to do with the money. Money is like a tool. If you do not know how to use it, it will not help you. To break this habit, make learning about money a daily habit. You do not need hours. Even 30 minutes a day can make a big difference. Learn about saving, investing, and building multiple income streams. Watch educational videos, read simple books, and follow people who teach real financial skills. As your knowledge grows, your decisions improve, and better decisions lead to better results. Habit 4. Wasting time instead of building skills. Time is the most valuable resource you have, yet it is often wasted. Many people spend hours every day scrolling through social media, watching random videos, or doing things that do not move them forward. At the end of the day, they feel busy but not productive. Meanwhile, others are using that same time to learn skills that can change their lives. Skills like video editing, content creation, writing, or digital marketing. Over time, this creates a huge gap. One person stays the same while the other grows and creates opportunities. To break this habit, you need awareness. Track how you spend your time for a few days. You might be surprised at how much time is wasted. Then make a simple change. Dedicate at least 1 hour every day to learning or practicing a valuable skill. It does not have to be perfect. The goal is consistency. 1 hour a day may not seem like much, but over a year, it becomes hundreds of hours of improvement. That can completely change your life. Habit 5. Fear of taking risks. Fear keeps many people stuck. They want to try something new, start a business, or explore opportunities, but they hesitate. They worry about failure, judgment, and uncertainty. So they do nothing. The problem with this is that staying safe often leads to staying stuck. Growth requires stepping outside your comfort zone. Every successful person you see has taken risks. They started without guarantees. They made mistakes. They failed multiple times, but they kept going. To break this habit, start small. You do not need to take huge risks immediately. Try something on the side. Experiment with a new idea. Learn by doing. Understand that failure is not the end. It is feedback. It teaches you what works and what does not. The more you face your fears, the more confident you become. And over time, what once felt risky becomes normal. Habit 6. Relying on one source of income. Depending on a single source of income is risky. If that income stops, everything stops. This creates stress and limits your financial growth. Many people rely only on a job. While jobs are important, they are not always secure. To build financial stability, you need multiple sources of income. This does not mean doing everything at once. It means starting small and building over time. You can begin with a side hustle. Freelancing, creating content, or offering services online are good options. Even a small additional income can make a difference. It gives you confidence and teaches you how to earn in different ways. Over time, these small streams can grow into something significant. Multiple income sources provide security and opportunity. Habit 7. Giving up too early. This is one of the most common reasons people fail. They start something new with excitement. They expect quick results. But when results do not come immediately, they lose motivation and quit. Success takes time. It requires patience, effort, and consistency. Most people do not fail because they are not capable. They fail because they do not continue long enough. To break this habit, commit to a process. Choose one path and stick with it for a set period, such as 6 months. During this time, focus on improving, learning, and staying consistent. Do not constantly switch from one thing to another. Progress may be slow at first, but it builds over time. Consistency is more powerful than talent. The people who succeed are often the ones who simply refuse to quit. Final message. Now you know the 7 habits that may be holding you back. Living without a plan, spending to impress, avoiding financial education, wasting time, fearing risks, relying on one income, and giving up too early. These habits may seem small, but together they create a powerful impact on your life. The good news is that habits can be changed. You do not need to fix everything at once. Start with one habit, make a small improvement, then move to the next. Over time, these small changes add up. Your future is not decided by luck. It is shaped by your daily actions. If you change your habits, you can change your life. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this.